There is no day without Genshin drama, and this one was way bigger than usual because it has to do with Paimon's VA, which already is a very controversial voice actress because so many people were just shitting on her for a ton of reasons. And with the things that I'm going to tell you next, there might be the possibility that she's going to get recast. So before we start, please consider to subscribe because once we reach 500 subs I will make a special giveaway where I'll be giving out a few welcome moons, and now let's get to the video. So the thing is that the voice actress of Paimon, which is Sena Breyer, I don't know how to pronounce that name, basically is saying that to every person, to every VA that's just being upset about the strike, because a lot of shit has been popping up recently, so you can't get money because otherwise the union is gonna kick you out, just like what happened with Venti. Then she just said to those people, you can suck it up. Because I don't even really know. Like, she said that this is what happens to voice actors, they have to struggle with that, they have to not make money. They have to do like Uber Eats in order to just have some money, because voice acting doesn't give you enough. Okay, so basically she's saying this while she's the one getting paid though, because she's voicing Paimon. She has been voicing her since like the start of the game. Even during the strike she's been voicing her. Even in the latest version she's voicing her. Even in the new version she's voicing her. So, maybe it's not the best choice. It's fucking stupid. So she's saying that the strike will end when we get our deal. Same deal who has been proved many times already that the union is basically flawed on what the hell they're doing, because they started off, just like I also read in many of my comments, they said simply, this was not the best way to approach this, because they actually lied to all of us, including me, because I used to support this, with the excuse that they're fighting against AI, they're just trying to get a lot of privileges that they fully know that it's gonna just pay a lot of voice actors, because they can't even work during this duration. Because if you're a member of the union, which is SAG-AFTRA, and you just try to work, you're gonna get kicked out. That included with so many threatening messages, just with what happened with Venti's VA. I also made a video about it, go check it out. So she's saying that this strike will end once we get our deal, even though they will never get that deal because it's fucking wrong, it's not good, they should not get that deal at all, because they've been lying to a lot of people, and that's why so many people are just fighting against all of this just recently. They're using the excuse that they're fighting against AI, and that is a good thing, but they're doing it horribly. Okay, so this is the first part. This is not even the funniest part, because this had me actually giggling. There is this guy who was like supporting her, this Sena Breyer, called the Little Kuribo. So just the name is insulting the Yu-Gi-Oh community, but apart from that, he said that like it's normal that they are losing fan supports, like the voice actors are losing fan supports, and that's normal, that's a normal part of a strike, and then said, I rather doubt that when the steel workers refused to work, they were super concerned with how their fanbase perceived it. My brother in Christ, steelworkers don't have a fan base. Who the fuck do you think steelworkers are? I don't think they have a fan base. I don't think they made Discord groups simping for steelworkers. I don't think that you're gonna go to a convention expecting a steelworker to sign our pictures of Venti. I don't think that's how it fucking works. Like, this is actually so fucking funny. Do you think that steelworkers were concerned about their fan base? Brother! Also, this happened like decades ago, so it's just it's a completely different thing. Like, it was the worst comparison you could have ever used. Jesus fucking Christ. And that is why he got like annihilated in every single just comment everywhere, both on Twitter and on Reddit and every other shithole of social media. But like, it's crazy, it really is crazy. Also, another thing, they said that they refuse basically fan work, like they don't care about the fan support because they have to ignore it in order to save the strike and in order to keep going, and because of that, even if the fans are against it, they have to keep going. Except that is not even how the whole organization works, because if you go see the official page of SAG-AFTRA, they're gonna basically say that yes, they do need a lot of fan support. They're actually trying to tell you what to do. So this is a few screenshots of the page. They say actors are workers, like all workers, game performers deserve to be making a living under conditions that are safe and humane. Then they go, generative AI tools threaten to replace this artist, and yes, that is true, that is very good. They're like, yes, you can say that they're wrong on this one. And then they literally say, they make a whole article about it. How can I show support for the striking video game performers? You can help amplify our messages using hashtag level up the contract, hashtag video game strike, and hashtag SAG-AFTRA strong. and they literally make you click a link in order to just have more instructions on what to do. We literally fucking say, this fight isn't single player, we need you on our team. They literally fucking say it. That is not true that you don't need fan work. And then they literally say, this is another screenshot of another article that simply says, all the voice actors on the panel agree that people within fan communities can be proactive in helping to shut down harmful fan mods by publicly calling out the creators and telling them to take those mods down. This is already a gigantic request to have from the fans. Like, this is a practical just request. They are asking them to actually act and do something. If you see someone's voice being used and you know that they don't consent, call the modder out. Also, the panel is said cosplayers at whatever the hell that is, it sounds like ACDC from JoJo, and other events can weave SAG support into their costumes. They're asking you to put fucking SAG support into your costume. AI is a central issue, yes, with studios pushing to replace stuff with AI. So you do need fan support. So don't shit on your fans saying that you don't need them, that they have to cry, and to every other voice actor to suck it up, because you're being a fool of yourself and also of your own objective, even of SAG-AFTRA themselves, even after they have proved multiple times that they are clowns and they're not just doing this in order to just protect everyone from AI, because they're just trying to have a gain for themselves, because they could have ended this long time ago. Go talk with steelworkers or something, like what the fuck, man. So what to say about Paimon's VA? The thing is that this is not even the first time she has been in a lot of drama. Like, usually so many people in general just hate her, because unfortunately just like so many voice actors in the gacha games industry, but most importantly just Stariel and Genshin, they're just these kind of voice actors. She just likes to make a lot of drama for no reason, just likes to play with her own position, even though it's not a very safe choice, you know, because she was saying something like that Paimon is non-binary and was getting very angry at people saying that she wasn't actually non-binary. Now, first of all, I don't fucking know if Paimon is non-binary. I don't know. I think she's a female, I guess. Sorry for the hot take. But like, while we are arguing about this stuff, there are like 10 fabrics in China that by themselves are making like 25% of this planet's pollution. But we can't keep complaining about Paimon's gender, that's for sure. So like, it's been years since people just fucking hated Paimon, like put bounties on her head. I mean the voice actress, of course, we are still talking about the voice actress. And she's only getting in more and more drama. Like, there were some people saying like, I'm gonna spend like $1,000 on Genshin if they just delete Paimon's VA. And it's honestly a pretty interesting decision for the Hoyoverse team to just keep having Paimon as the English VA, you know, this current voice actress. Because if someone is being hated so much, I am not sure if that's a very good idea to just keep having her. I mean, on a certain degree, I think it's an actual good thing, because you're just attracting many people to play the game. Like, even if I despise that person, I don't think I will just stop playing the game because I don't like that voice. I think I'm just gonna not use the volume, or just not use the volume while Paimon is voicing the characters. And people who don't care about Paimon's voice will just keep playing the game, so at the end of the day, they're not, like, losing much. But, like, the only thing I know about Paimon's voice actress that can be redeemed is the fact that some time ago, but like a few years ago, she cut ties by herself with Formosa, because Formosa, which was the ex-voice acting studio for Genshin Impact, didn't pay her for 6 months straight, and that's fucking crazy. I think it's just illegal. It should be illegal. If it's not, it's very weird. So they didn't pay her for 6 months, and she just ran away to another studio that just was normal, a studio that was human, and that is good. That is very good. I'm glad that she just got free from that fucking prison of not even knowing if you're gonna have the money for groceries. But like, apart from that, I only hear many people just complaining about her, and I suppose that at the end of the day there must be a reason why. I don't think that she's just this random representative that everyone is spitting at. And considering the mess that she just got into, yeah, there is a reason why people are hating on her. And yeah, she really deserves it. Like, we reached the point where fucking Venti's VA, I made also a video about her just a few days ago, go check it out. Like, she hates her to the point where she made a diss track about her. Like, how much can you be hated if people make a diss track about you? It's fucking crazy. They did the fucking Eminem diss track just to say how shitty of a person you are. And I am starting to think that she might actually just get recast, because if she always has so many people just shitting on her, hating her, I feel like Hoyoverse would even look much better if they just decided to listen to the players and and get rid of her, and maybe just replace her with a voice actress that many people care about. Maybe someone who's more trusted, maybe someone who is less of an asshole, maybe someone who doesn't think that other colleagues should be treated like shit, and that is always, and I mean always, being shat on by other colleagues, so that just shows you how much of an asshole she really is. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!